Hello, collective. Welcome and welcome back to the underground. We're going to get into another love reading for you guys. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Let's exchange the positive energy, you guys. Don't bring anything into your life that doesn't belong. Be sure to go with what you know, okay? If it don't apply, let it fly. All the things. If you want to book a personal reading, that link is in the description box, you guys. And I hope these messages help you, okay? We're going to see what could possibly be hidden from you when it comes to love, or what's underneath the surface that you should be aware of, okay? 1 month. This reading may be indicative of what's been happening the past month in your love life, or what could be happening in the next month or so, the next 30 days, okay? But let's see, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God, for the collective when it comes to love, romance, relationships, and what could possibly be hidden underneath the surface that they do not see at this time, okay? I'm afraid and you belong to me. Somebody may be afraid that you're their person. Now, the you belong to me card kind of gives off a possessive vibe sometimes, but it could also be someone who feels like there's a strong connection between the two of you. At the bottom, we have surprising you, shook, and then held back, held up. So 79. 7 plus 9 is 16. 6 plus 1 is 7. And then you have 77. So 777. July could be significant. Then you also have a 9 here with the 54. And 31 is a 4. I feel like someone's fear is slowing down a connection. You wouldn't expect for this person to be fearful. They're either afraid that you're going to move on because they feel attached to you, maybe even a little possessive over you, or they're afraid to face the reality that you may be the person who they're meant to be with. Okay. One more card. What's hidden or beneath the surface that the collective should know when it comes to love, spirit? Oh, wow. 3 more cards came out. Interesting. Surprising you, shook. It's at the bottom again. So there could be something shocking that happens. We have 1 year. Blue energy. That's the throat chakra. I love you. You can do it. Okay. Okay. I feel like someone's afraid of the feelings they have for you. This could be some of you being kind of like nervous about love. Maybe because of what you've been through. Somebody could definitely surprise you. Like, they're not, I don't want to say they're not your usual type, but it feels like this person is not what, they're not doing things that you would expect them to do. And it could be on either side, right? Like, they may come off as very confident, very self-assured. They may come off as very headstrong, or like nothing really phases them. But really deep down, they're a little nervous. They have anxiety. They may be a little afraid. And their feelings could be igniting or triggering this anxiety or this fear, because they may have very strong feelings for you, and you may not expect that of them because they don't show that. They don't outwardly project that type of energy. They project a more confident, like maybe even nonchalant vibe. I don't know. It's just like it seems like some of you guys are dealing with a person who you wouldn't expect for them to be thinking so much about this or analyzing this connection as much as they do. some of you may be in a situation where you can feel that they may be a little bit possessive, or you can feel that they're getting attached to you, and you may think that it could go badly, but it may actually go well. So it's kind of like this Jedi mind trick. I don't think they're trying to trick you, but it's like the way that the situation appears on the surface is not what it looks like beneath the surface. Okay, so we have 3 time cards that popped out, okay? The 1 month card popped out when I was first talking about what's underneath the surface. Then we have 1 year and 1 week. So 1 could be significant, either a week, a month, or a year. As far as like time frames, it's like this person is trying to give themselves a pep talk or something. This could be someone who wants to express their feelings towards you. And it's like they're telling themselves, you know, self, you can do it. You can do it. Just tell them how you feel. And they may have kind of talked to themselves in the mirror to try to motivate themselves to tell you how they feel. I feel like you really don't know how someone truly feels about you. And they don't come off as like very expressive on the surface, or as if they're nervous to talk to you on the surface. But I feel like underneath the surface, they are nervous, possibly about your reaction, your response, how you're going to receive their feelings. Will you accept or reject them? And this is going to shock you. Somebody may be planning a surprise for you, like literally. I feel like this person is going to fall in love fast. Like they're falling in love fast. And the strength of their wow, the Lovers just popped out. The strength of their feelings is very concealed. They may even feel like they've known you for a year, but you guys have only known each other for a week or a month. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Seven of Swords. This person is planning on presenting you with an opportunity. They want to propose. I heard a toast. Okay. There's an opportunity to have love here, but I feel like someone is being very strategic about it. They're kind of being a little bit, I don't want to say sneaky, because it doesn't really give sneaky, but it kind of feels like they're strategizing how they're going to go about doing this. But I feel like if they strategize too much, they could possibly mess this up. Overthinking, okay? So what's underneath the surface when it comes to love? What's hidden from the collective when it comes to love? And these messages, Spirit, what should they know that they aren't aware of? 5 of Pentacles reversed. Someone wants you to let me in. 2 of Swords. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. So this is somebody who you kind of maybe, I don't know. You guys may disagree. You may not talk. This is someone who feels isolated from you, but they don't want to feel isolated. They want to open up the lines of communication. That's what it feels like. Or they want you guys to come to some type of conclusion, resolution when it comes to a disagreement. If you're having a fight with your partner, or you're having a fight with someone who you were talking to, or you guys just disagree on things. Like it could be something like, oh, you know, maybe you live in 2 different cities and you're disagreeing about spending time with each other. Or it's like this person may want you to, like if you're in a relationship with somebody and you guys want to move in, you may not be able to decide where you want to live. Like if it's not that serious and you're just talking to somebody in like the talking stage, it kind of feels like this person has a difference of perspective to life than you do. And I don't think you see that they want to be more included in your life. Okay? Or they want to be more included in your experience or something. What else is underneath the surface? Eight of Wands reversed. So there's like no communication. I feel like there's a block in communication, but I don't think this person is blocked, but they feel blocked. Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe y'all are long distance. Or there feels like there's a lot of distance between you. Maybe this person is not like very expressive. They may be a little standoffish. Maybe you guys fell out of touch over time. You lost touch with each other. It feels like over time there's been this distance that's created. One more card for what's hidden underneath the surface. Magician revert. What is going on? I feel like if this person was being manipulative with their communication, they don't want to be manipulative anymore. I feel like somebody's running away or afraid of their feelings for you, how strongly they feel for you, the way that they feel connected to you. Knight of Swords, Hierophant. So I really feel that someone loves you. They want to tell you that they love you, but they may feel awkward about it and they're afraid to do it because they don't know how you're going to respond. But they know that they feel strongly connected to you and they're trying to pep talk themselves into telling you how they feel. They want to include you into this consideration or include you in the conversation that's going on in their head. And if there was any manipulation, they don't want to do that anymore. I also feel like this person wants to know why you stopped talking to them, like why you stopped coming towards them, why you stopped talking to them, why you stopped communicating with them. Because I feel like you were communicating with them consistently, but then all of a sudden you kind of like stopped. $11. What's the Five of Pentacles reversed? What is the Five of Pentacles reversed? The World, the Temperance, and the Four of Wands. Okay. 10 of Wands, 8 of Swords. Yeah, it seemed like everything was working out and then it ended. This could be this person's perspective on what happened between you, right? So it's like they may feel like everything was good, everything was cool. And then things like kind of took a turn. This could be somebody who still loves you after you guys broke up. Maybe you lived together, but then you moved out. I feel like this could be somebody who moved and didn't tell you, or you moved and they didn't know about it because you didn't tell them. Something about living arrangements. Definitely. Yeah. So what's hidden is that someone is feeling stressed. They're feeling a heavy burden. They're feeling like they have a lot on their plate. 10 of Wands. And maybe the relationship was just too much. But someone is thinking about this relationship with the 8 of Swords. It's like they still feel connected or trapped in the relationship. I don't want to say trapped. It's such a weird energy. Whoever this is worried that you're ignoring them. They're like, oh, maybe collective is busy. Maybe they have a lot of work. Or maybe they're, they got a lot going on at home. Like, they're just trying to be patient and wait. But I feel like they're worried that the connection is over with because you're not talking to them. And it's like they're trying to get insight as to why you're not talking to them, why you don't communicate, or why the communication all of a sudden, like, got cut off. So just say you were talking to somebody and then you moved or relocated, or they moved or relocated. It's like they don't have that same accessibility to you. This could even be like somebody who lives in your neighborhood or somebody who lives close by. It's like because somebody moved or because something changed in a person's work schedule or home schedule, the communication kind of stopped. And whoever this is worried that you kind of like betrayed them or that you've lied to them. And they're trying to like hold out hope. I feel that that's not the case, but they're kind of getting worried that you're not communicating, but they don't want to like let the relationship go. What's the 8 of Wands reversed? All right. So the Sun is kind of reversed. 2 of Swords and the Strength card. Leo energy, Aquarius energy. Also, we have Scorpio, Taurus out here, and Sag. Possibly Gemini, Aries. The Strength. Yeah, so I don't know. This person is wondering if they did something to upset you. I feel like they did something to upset you or make you unhappy. Or maybe they felt upset by you and they held back communication. Because I can't really decipher if this is a person who started off kind of manipulative because the 7 of Swords came out. The Magician is reversed. It kind of feels like somebody wants to find out why you stopped communicating with them because they weren't really being manipulative, but they may have been coming off manipulative, right? Jeez. Whoever this is sad. They're depressed or they feel sad that you guys don't talk anymore or that you don't communicate with them the same as you used to. But there's something that they did, I feel like, that made you unhappy. There's like no communication. Like, this is the problem. No one's talking. Everybody's thinking, nobody's talking. Everybody's thinking, nobody's taking action. They feel like they're in the dark. They feel like they're uninformed. They feel like they don't know what's going on or why it's going on. There could be something that this person doesn't want to talk about. Like, they may have been very depressed. They could have been dealing with some mental instability. They could have been dealing with situations outside of this connection that were kind of sad or depressing. Something may have happened that they didn't tell you about. This could also be somebody who was just being manipulative and they didn't expect to have feelings for you. Whoever this is afraid of their feelings. They're afraid of talking about their feelings. They're afraid of expressing their feelings. They're afraid of discussing the matters of the heart that are on their heart. And I'm not sure if they were trying to prove a point by cutting off communication with you or by ignoring you or by being mysterious. But it could have been a result of what they were going through and they're just not really good at balancing their emotions. It just feels kind of like strange. Ace of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. Yeah, it's like somebody's looking for a person's house, or somebody's looking for a person's address. Okay. Or maybe they're looking to move. Something is happening. I just feel like this person needs to speak up about what they want or what's going on. I feel like somebody's lease could have ended. Like, I don't know if you guys moved or relocated, but if you moved, you relocated, your address changed, and you didn't tell this person, they may be looking for you at your old address, and you're not there, but you didn't tell them that you moved. Or they don't know where you are now. This person could have, like, I don't know, this person could have lost your phone number. Like, this may have been somebody who you gave your phone number to, but then they didn't save it, so they don't know which number is yours. They lost your number, and that's why they haven't communicated with you. What's the Magician reversed? Page of Swords, Two of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Whoever this is, they just don't take action. I feel like they're not taking any action. I feel like this person doesn't know what to do. Right? So, like, if they only knew where you lived, right? Just say, I don't know, maybe you lived in a neighborhood and your neighbor had a crush on you and maybe y'all talked and you gave them your number. They didn't save your number. They only know where you live. Or it's like something weird like that. Like, maybe you only talk to this person in passing. Now you don't work where you used to work. Now you don't live where you used to live. So they don't know how to get in contact with you. Or you gave this person your number and they didn't save it. Now they don't know how to get in contact with you. And it's just like, they're focusing on it's like they want to make a good decision. They want to be transparent. They want to take action, but they feel like they don't have what they need with the Magician reverse. So it's like, if they want to reach out to you, they don't have your number. If they want to come see you, they don't have your address. If they want to talk to you, but you don't work where you used to work before, they don't know how to get in contact with you. It's like some type of tool that this person feels like they're missing that's preventing them from taking action, or they had to move, like they were forced to move. They don't really have any control over it, and like they can't come see you. They can't really, talk to you. Devil and the Tower. Whatever's going on in this person's life is like, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, or it's just like this whole situation is making this person's mind like overload. What is this person's energy towards the collective? How do they feel about the collective? Ooh, Ten of Cups reversed, High Priestess. Either they feel like you're being mysterious or secretive because you're upset with them, or they're unhappy with you because you didn't tell them anything, you didn't say anything. King of Pentacles, Three of Cups. If you're hiding your feelings from this person, or if you're like not really expressing a lot to this person, I feel like they see through that. Like, if you come across as if you're good or you're okay or you're happy or you're not mad at them, they know you're mad at them. They know you're unhappy with them. They know that they may have done something to upset you, but you're not acting it or you're not showing it. Also, this person could feel like you can see through them with the high priestess. Like if they're trying to act like everything is cool, they feel like you know that that's not true. How does the collective feel towards this person? Okay, 7 of Cups. And the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you cut this person off because they made you feel confused. It's kind of like it's kind of giving this energy where the way they communicate with you, I feel like you're confused or you don't understand this person. They don't understand you. There's like some type of lapse in communication or there's an issue with communication when it comes to you and this person. Either they don't communicate clearly with you and you're confused, or they feel like you don't communicate clearly with them and they're confused. This person, I feel like, doesn't want to tell you why they haven't talked to you or why they haven't reached out to you. They either don't want to admit that they didn't save your number, or they don't want to admit that they lost your number, or they don't want to admit that they had to move. They don't want to admit some type of, difficult situation going on in their life. It could be an issue with their job. It could be an issue with like their living arrangements. It's like something that they don't want to talk to you about because they feel like it's going to kind of make you think that they're manipulative or look at they know that if they tell you what's going on, you're going to think differently of them. Like you may see them as a player. You may see them as a cheater. You may see them as a liar. You may see them as somebody who's manipulative when I don't think that's really what they are. I mean, they could be and just be delusional, but I don't think that's what they really are. And I feel like they don't want to say something to you or come off to you in a way that would make you disappointed or disapprove of them. I also feel like they don't want to tell you what's going on because then they feel like you may judge them. Yeah. The Star and the Tower. It's kind of weird because it's like, I feel like this person is wondering why you haven't come towards them, but I feel like you're also confused about why they haven't come towards you. It's weird. What's the Queen of Swords and the 7 of Cups? 3 of Wands. I feel like you were expecting specific communication from them. Like, it's like you were expecting them to come towards you a certain way, or you were expecting them to communicate a certain way. I feel like there was an expectation that was set that you feel like wasn't met. I feel like you also wanted to clarify this, but then there was like no communication. You get what I'm saying? With the Queen of Swords, it's like you see through, I feel, some type of confusion or illusions. Like you see that someone is not being fully transparent with the Star card that came out with it. Like at first someone was really transparent with you or the communication was really clear, and then it got murky and confusing and clouded, which gave you a sense intuitively that a tower was going on that somebody was trying to hide. Because the smoke, where there's smoke, there's fire. And the tower was basically behind the 7 of Cups. So it's like, yeah, 5 of Swords, 6 of Cups. I feel like you let somebody know how you felt about a situation, and maybe there was an argument. There could have been an argument between the two of you. There could have been some type of back and forth. You could have been a little short with someone when it comes to whatever's going on. And you expected for this person to give you some type of reassurance, not to protect you, but to create a safe space for you guys to communicate and for there to be clarity. That's what I feel like you were hoping for. I feel like you were hoping for healing. You were hoping for clarity. You were hoping to have some type of conversation with them to figure out what was going on, to maybe hash things out, to clarify or get some clarity. But I feel like they did the opposite. They didn't create that safe space. They didn't apologize. They didn't maybe even for some of you, they didn't even speak to you about what happened. And that gave you the sign of okay, well, where there's smoke, there's fire. If you can't communicate about something as simple as this, then how can you communicate about other things that are going to be more serious, right? If I'm already confused now and we just met each other, then how is this going to go in the future kind of energy? I feel like that's how you feel about this person. Three of Cups and the King of Pentacles came out with the Ten of Cups reversed and the High Priestess. What's this Ten of Cups reversed and the High Priestess? The Hermit. Ooh. Okay. It kind of feels like whoever this is upset with you. But that's crazy because underneath the surface, you wouldn't know that they were in love with you. You wouldn't know that they feel possessive over you. You wouldn't know that they're afraid. Maybe they're afraid of falling in love. Maybe they're afraid of how strong they feel towards you, their feelings for you. They're trying to give themselves pep talks. And it's it just feels like it goes from something lasting a week to it lasting a month to it lasting a year. And I feel like you would be surprised, you would be shooketh to find out what is delaying this person. We saw the held back, held up card. I feel like you would be surprised as to the reason why it's taken this person so long to express themselves or communicate with you. And I feel like it's really because of fear. And I feel like the fear is connected to you finding out what's really going on with them behind the scenes, number one. But it's also in combination with a fear of their feelings for you and a fear of disappointing you, not being enough. And also a fear that you're playing games with them. It's so weird. Somebody sees you as the person who they would be interested in or want to be with, but it's they see you as secretive or mysterious or sneaky. Because the Seven of Swords came out with the Lovers. It's what's underneath the surface is that there's an opportunity for love here. There's potential for love. If both parties choose their decisions wisely and use their free will and are in alignment with each other, then there's an opportunity for love, or there's an opportunity for something to come together. But with the Seven of Swords, it's both of you have a hidden agenda. Both of you may both of you may feel like the other person is hiding things. And it's this person, the way they feel about you is that there's this vibe that they're picking up from you that I feel like they can't quite put their finger on. Or that it's like they don't talk to you every day. It's something weird. The Fool card, 3 of Pentacles. You're new. They see you as a new person in their life, and they're trying to find out more about you because they don't know anything about you. And kind of like intuitively, this person feels like they're picking up on some type of sadness or depression or something coming from you where it's like you're giving off this sad vibe. Either they feel like you're unhappy with them, and they feel this sense that like you're upset with them, you're unhappy with them, and I can see why. But it's like they also kind of intuitively feel like you're depressed, or that you're not satisfied with them, or that you're just unhappy in your life in general, which is kind of like weird. Because with all these cards that came out in reverse, it kind of feels like they're isolating you from communicating with them, or they're not communicating with you purposefully for like a manipulative reason. And they may not think it's manipulative, but whatever way they're approaching the situation, energetically it's manipulative. Energetically it's giving off sneaky. And because you're a new person in their life, it's like they're trying to investigate like your work, or what you do for work, or how you make your money, or your reputation in the community. And I feel like whatever they find out, they may not like it. Like your friends, your coworkers. It feels like somebody's looking through your Facebook friends, or, you know, your social media friends, or like who you talk to online. And because you're a new person in their life, they're kind of like trying to get more information about you. But it's like, that's crazy. I don't know what this is. It's weird. And I feel like you're picking up on it. Like with the 7 of Cups and the Queen of Swords, you ain't dumb. Like, I just feel like you're picking up on this. And with the King of Pentacles coming out with this High Priestess, 10 of Cups reversed, 3 of Cups, Fool card, Hermit, whatever else was with that, 3 of Pentacles. It feels like this person is finding out like what you do for work, and they may not like it, or they're finding out who you're friends with, and they may not like it, or they're finding out like, I don't know, it feels like they're discovering secrets about you that they don't like. I feel like they also can pick up intuitively that you're very intuitive, and that you can see through something that they're doing, and it kind of feels like they don't like that. Maybe you're asking them questions, and like they don't like that you're asking them so many questions. I don't know what the fuck this is. I just feel like you guys are trying to get down to the bottom of like what the fuck this person wants. I feel like you guys are trying to understand who this person is. And it's like they're doing the same thing, but they're doing it underneath the surface. And I also feel like because they know that you may know things about them, like it's something about you knowing things about them. Like, I don't know if they know that you're spiritual, or you read cards, or whatever you do, but like the fact that you could possibly know something about them that they don't know, or tell them something about themselves that they don't know, or like find out something about them that they don't want you to know, they feel like they can't deal with you the way that they deal with other people. Like with the 3 of Cups and the King of Pentacles, that's like how they usually deal with people. Like they know they're not going to be able to hide anything from you. And I feel like that intimidates somebody, because they know that they're not going to be able to like keep secrets. So what is this person's next actions towards the collective? Oh, Queen of Wands reversed. Four of Cups. Knight of Cups. So I feel like they're going to reject you, honestly. I feel like they're rejecting you because they've already rejected themselves. It's like the only reason why they're rejecting you is because they feel like you're going to reject them. So it's like they're going to purposefully forfeit from whatever this is. Because I don't think they're as strong as you. I don't think they're able to like deal with this, or it's really nothing to deal with. It's like either you're strong-willed, strong-minded, or you're weak. And we have we have a strength card, which is like bravery, courage. And it's like they don't have it. Like it doesn't even have to be spiritual things. It could be like maybe this person sees that you are very popular, either in person or online, and that could be intimidating. I feel like this person is going to reject you because they're intimidated by you. And they may try to make it seem like, oh, you're a bitch, you're demanding. But that's just their own insecurity talking. Or they may just not say anything to you because they're insecure about themselves. Because they didn't get what they wanted. They lack confidence. I don't know if they expected you to be insecure. I don't know what the fuck they expected, but they didn't get what they expected. They did not get what they expected. I feel like some of you, this person may apologize to you because some of you, this is a person who's not purposefully being manipulative. Like some of you, this is a person who on the surface comes off very confident, but underneath the surface, it's not that they're not confident. I just think that they overthink. And for some of you, they're going to apologize to you and let you know like how they feel, and they're going to express their feelings to you, especially if they feel like they upset you and disappointed you. They're going to speak on it from a place of like seeking forgiveness. What's the Queen of Wands reversed? Oh, it's reversed. Two of Cups reversed. Hierophant. King of Swords. Yeah, so this is somebody who is like, they're dragging this out. They're not talking to you because they think that you'll reject them, or they think that you're upset with them, or they think that you're disappointed with them. It's either a person who's shy or a person who's manipulative. Take it how it resonates. Four of Cups. And that's what I was picking up with these cards. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I don't think you know. Like, if you're interested in this person or you want to talk to this person, what I feel like you don't know is that they have a lot of strong feelings for you. And whatever they present to you is not like a true reflection of who they are, because they feel like they have to show up a certain way. And what you don't know is that, like, however you communicated with them was kind of shocking to them, and they feel rejected. Because ever since then, it's like they haven't reached out, or you haven't reached out, and they're feeling rejected. They're feeling insecure. And I just don't think that they're going to come towards you because they feel like you're basically like rejecting them. So if that's not your intention, you may want to consider reevaluating your approach or your demeanor or your tone when it comes to dealing with this person, if they are really somebody who's important to you in your life. Because they think basically that this is over. That's why they're not taking any action. That's why they're not coming towards you. They just feel like it ended. They just feel like it's over. So if you don't feel like it's over, you may want to make that clear. They feel like you sent a clear message that you rejected them, or that you were disappointed with them, or that you weren't interested in them. I kind of feel like this person sees you as a single independent woman, Destiny's Child. I'm also hearing INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that mean, baby? Okay. So it's like, whatever message you're sending is that I don't need you. I don't want you. I'm independent. And it's like, that may not be what you're intending to express. Or that you want to stay single, that you don't want to be in a relationship, or that you don't believe in the connection or something like that. I just feel like this person they're not going to do anything. They're not coming towards you. But they have strong feelings for you under the surface. And I think they're kind of like trying to work their way up, because whatever I just explained doesn't seem like it's the reality. I don't think that your communication was confusing. I just think that they weren't used to the way that you talk to them. They weren't used to somebody speaking to them this way, or talking to them this way, or saying whatever it is that you said. That's just what it is. I feel like they're a little bit intimidated, possibly, but I don't think it's really intimidation. I feel like it's just being unfamiliar. Four of Swords. This person may be used to people who are very needy. They may be used to people who are very clingy. Queen of Wands reversed. It's like, okay. Why is this person not taking action towards the collective? Yeah. Empress. Yeah. And the Knight of Cups. It's like, I feel like they want you to cling. I feel like they want you to be clingy and needy, and you're the Empress. You're not going to do that fucking shit. You receive. So you're not going to hold on to things that don't want to be held on to. Like, bitch, if you want to get thrown in the trash, take your ass out. Okay, what's the advice? The Moon reversed. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. Also, if you want to express your feelings, express your feelings. King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. You may find that you guys aren't a good match with whoever this is, because the Knight of Cups keeps coming out for them, and I think the Page of Swords is out here. This person just may not be on your level, or you guys are just different. With the Two of Swords, yeah. What's the Moon reversed? Death card and the Six of Wands. This situation could be possibly, I don't want to say refreshed, but it kind of feels like the word is refreshed or revitalized or reignited in Scorpio season, Capricorn, anywhere at the end of the year, this person may try to get your attention in a different way and overcome their fears, but it's going to be like around that time for some of you guys. I feel like you shocked or surprised this person by how you made them feel so nervous. It's like they're intimidated or nervous to talk to you. 8 of Cups, Ace of Wands. Yeah, it kind of feels like Spirit is telling you, like, not to get emotionally attached to this person because it's really just not that deep. It's really not that deep. I feel like you're going through a deep transformation and you don't necessarily see how that's going to end just yet. Like the way your life is evolving, the way your life is transforming, the way you're growing, the way things are changing for you is going to mold your mind. And you may not even be attracted to this person once you see yourself at the end of this transformation. You may not even want someone like this. And I feel like I don't even think you guys are that attached now, but I do feel like someone was being confusing with you and it's like you're trying to figure it out and it's causing you to question, like, did I say something wrong or was I rude or did I do something the wrong way? No, this motherfucker is just used to like insecure, soft, weak ass bitches. That's what it is. Or insecure, soft, weak ass men. Motherfuckers. Like this person is just used to people chasing them or they're used to people like drooling over them. You know, like kind of on Love Island when the bombshells come in, right? The people at Casa or the people who are in the villa, whenever they see a new bombshell or whenever they see the Casa people, it's like, you get on TV and you're coming from your town, you're coming from your city, you're coming from your country, and in your town, your city, or your country, you hot shit, right? But then you go global and you realize you might not be hot shit, or you might just be another face, just like all the other faces. That's what it kind of gives. It kind of gives this situation where this person feels possessive over you and they have these feelings for you that they didn't expect to have. And you're taking the fact that you showed up in their life is like taking them through these emotions that they didn't expect to feel because they thought in their city, state, country, zip code that they were hot shit. And people was always fawning over them and like, I don't know, or they're just used to abusive relationships. I don't know what the heck is going on, but whatever this is, they're not used to that Empress energy. They're not used to the Emperor energy. They're not used to that higher vibrational energy, and they don't know how to respond to that. So you may feel confused, but that's just a sign that you're changing, you're evolving, and there's a goal that you're focusing on that should be basically the only thing that's preoccupying your attention. And anybody who comes in, you know, slanging D or P should not be that serious for you. It's like they shouldn't hold so much space in your heart or your mind or your thoughts. That's what it feels like to me, because I feel like you're walking away from situations or you're moving on from situations towards a successful future where your life is going to transform immensely. And by the time you get done with this transformation, whether it's weight loss, weight gain, getting healthier, working out, healing from whatever you've been through, moving or relocating to a new city, getting a new job, starting a business, becoming more successful, evolving, getting older, like whatever the situation is that you are evolving through, and however your life is kind of like being molded right now when it comes to what you're manifesting, when it comes to what you want to improve upon, by the time you get to the end, you're going to be a totally different person. And whoever this is, I feel like is not someone who you would even feel like attracted to. I think this person may have slipped through the cracks or come in and like, because when you're changing and when you're evolving and when you're improving your life, there's always going to be little temptations or people, places, and things that are still accessible to you, or that you are still accessible to, that are a part of your old story. And it kind of feels like this person was that. It's like they feel rejected by you because you don't talk to them all day, every day. They feel rejected by you because you're not like calling them all the time. They feel rejected by you because you're not fawning over them and falling all over yourself when you're around them. It's like you have confidence of your own. It's like you want an insecure bitch. You want an insecure nigga. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy. But I feel like that's because whatever persona that they project out to people is not who it is that they really are. And they don't see that as being manipulative, but it is. And they can't handle you like they handle all them other regular people from wherever they was feeling like they was the shit at. In their hometown, their city, their state, their zip code, their country. They can't handle you the way that they handle those people because you don't see them the way those people see them. And it's like, whoa. Let's see. Scorpio, Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Taurus, Sag, okay? Any other insight for the collective spirit when it comes to what's hidden? Antisocial, and it was coming out in reverse. In your feelings, silent treatment left out. I feel like that's what somebody thinks you're doing, but like, I don't think you're doing that. And because they think you're doing it, that's what they're trying to do to you. Yeah, wow, envy, resentful, competitive, discontent. They could also be a little envious or jealous that you're popular or that you have friends or that you're like, people socialize with you. They comment on your pictures online or they talk to you and walk up to you in person. It's like, okay, yeah, clingy. Old exes, dead relationships, old ways. You see what I'm saying? That is the connection. That is the change that I was talking about that's happening. Where it's like as you're, like when you open the door in the summertime and the heat comes in, yes, you close the door. But as you're closing the door, the heat still, like the air is still pulling in as you're closing the door. And until it's fully closed, that air is still going to pull in. Even if you're in the process of closing the door. It's not like you don't want to close the door. You're closing the door. But the air that still comes in is like the metaphor for like this person popping up. That's what it kind of feels like to me. So they're a little envious of you, a little clingy to you, a little jealous because they may be antisocial and you're not. What else? Boundaries reversed. Oh my God. Disrespectful, enough is enough, defend yourself. Yeah, and that's what I feel with this Queen of Wands reversed. It's like there's something that you said to this person with the Queen of Swords that was definitely very professionally like letting them know what your boundaries are. I don't think you told them off. I don't think you cussed them out. I just think that you asked for clarity or you were very assertive or there's something that showed that you were confident or that you knew the game and you wasn't about to play it. And I think that this person is like used to people who don't have any boundaries, who they can call at any time of day or night, who they can say whatever they want about or say whatever they want to. Yeah, envy again and shattered. Wow. Broken, nightmares, failures. Yeah, I feel like this person don't like that you set a boundary with them. One more card for what's underneath the surface. This person's energy is off because all these cards came out reversed. The Magician, the Eight of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles came out reversed too. Drowning, over your head, overextended, rock bottom. Right. That's how somebody feels. They feel like they're in over their head with you. Like they're not equipped to be in this connection with you. Like they don't have the skills, resources, or ability to understand or maintain a connection with you. Time. It says delay, procrastination, too busy. Yeah, so it's like they're trying to make it seem like they're working or they're too busy or they don't have time to talk to you. But it's really because you're the type of person who's not used to just letting people, you're the type of person who's not just gonna let people do what they want. They're not used to dealing with somebody like you. So they have to make it seem like, oh, you know, I'm gonna get with you, I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna hit you up, I'm gonna text you, we're gonna go out. Like, and it kind of feels like this person approached you with that confident energy. They approached you with this like vibey energy. They approached you coming off as if they have like self-esteem and confidence and that they're reassured within themselves. They don't need any reassurance from other people. But that's not really who they are. They need constant validation and reassurance from people. And because of how they look, where they're from, their accent, well, I don't give a fuck what it is. Whatever attribute that gets people to chase them, because they have that, they're easily able to pass themselves off as if they have these confident qualities, when in reality, underneath the surface, they're actually really afraid and scared and insecure. But because, I'm going to say bitches, but anyway, because people chase this person and they do fulfill those needs for validation, they never have to really reveal who it is that they truly are because they can play that role. And I feel like you were like, nah. You get what I'm saying? So they had to make it seem like, oh, there's so much going on. Oh, I'm so busy. Oh, this or that. Because they saw that they couldn't play them same games with you. And I feel like because of that, because you set boundaries with them and you don't have a problem not talking to them, they started to feel this weight of emotions. Isolation, rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. Yeah. It's like I said, they forfeited. Paranoid, cautious, insecure, and guarded. Read them like a book. And that could be what it is. Like you could have told this person, like, I don't think you said it in a mean way. I just feel like you were like, look, I'm not about to chase you. I'm not about to do all that jumping through hoops like I'm a fucking circus animal. I'm not doing that shit with you. Like, yeah, I want to get to know you. Yeah, I want to go out with you. Yeah, I want to talk to you. But like, I'm not going to be doing all that. I'm not going to be playing these games, you know? And it was like something that you picked up on that you felt like kind of like was a game to this person. It's like, bitch, we are not in the Serengeti. You are not about to be hunting me and, you know, all this other stuff. Like, it's crazy. It also feels like this person may have seen you talking to other people, socializing with other people, or they see that you're like popular or you get a lot of attention, and they may be intimidated by that or worried about it, even if it's not actually happening. That could be something that they're paranoid about. This could even be somebody who is like rejecting you or saying something to you that's kind of crazy about like your looks or your weight or how you dress, or I don't know. It feels like they could be attempting to, I don't want to say humble you, but they're trying to hide their own insecurities. There's something about how you're going to turn into someone very successful, very attractive. And when they find out about this, that's when they're going to reveal their feelings. Because it's like you're going to be the opposite of whatever they used as an excuse to reject you. Even if they didn't say it to you, even if they didn't say, oh, you got a big back, or, oh, you know, you're unattractive, or I don't like the way you dress, or like whatever insecure thing, whatever shallow thing that they're using to as an excuse to reject you, you're literally going to show up in a year or whenever as the opposite of that. And they're going to see you totally differently. And it's like, it's going to confirm to them that they can't use that excuse. And it's going to further reinforce their insecurities. And that's why I feel like they're like acting this way. Yeah, 10 of Swords. What else is this pile right here? The Judgment. Yeah. 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. I feel like you're going to receive a call from this person where they're going to, like, I guess try to tell you the truth. Feels like this person is going to give you a call. Or they're telling you that they're going to give you a call, but then they don't. What's the Judgment in the 10 of Swords? Yeah, Hierophant. They're inconsistent. And I feel like you're realizing that they're trying to, like, reject you before you reject them. It's like you can see through it. Immature. Page of Cups, Knight of Wands. They want a relationship. They dream about a relationship. They crave a relationship. But they're not mature enough for an actual relationship. So they like breadcrumb you and do weird stuff. Anyway, bitch. But what's underneath the surface is that they really do have feelings for you. Apparently, they love you. Okay. I don't know. I feel like they want what they can't have, whoever this person is. Kohinoor, Diamond? Mistake. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Okay. True that. Lapis Lazuli, Open. The only way to find true happiness is to risk being completely cut out. Garnet, Justice. Mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. Okay, so somebody, whoever this is, they're going to try to be open with you in an effort to express that they made a mistake. And they're hoping that you show them mercy. What's the advice overall? Healing. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Topaz. Blindness. There's none so blind as those who will not listen. And Bloodstone. Meditation. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It's like you can't control what this person does or how they think. Only thing you can do is control yourself. Right? And I feel like if you do have the capacity, energy to listen to this person, it may give you insights into things that you didn't know before. And it could shed light on experiences that you're having in your healing journey. I feel like Spirit wants you to just, even if you don't talk to this person, I feel like they don't want you to hold whatever you feel like they did to you against them. Like, they don't want you to hold on to it, because if you hold it against them, it's like Spirit is telling you you're kind of holding on to it, and they don't want you to hold on to it. They want you to be able to release it. But understanding like the insight of where this person's headspace at can help you not to be like blinded by anger, blinded by frustration, blinded by annoyance, blinded by fear. Like, there's some type of insight if you open your eyes to this person or give them the opportunity to say whatever they need to say that can help you understand more about your own journey. But that's on you. Free will, baby. But I hope it helped you. Be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Y'all get in the comments. Let me know if it resonated. If you gained anything positive from this reading, please consider donating to the Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle. It's really helpful, you guys. And I really appreciate all of you. Every little bit counts. And I'm thankful that I was able to help you guys possibly, hopefully, with this reading. If you want a book, that link is below as well. But that's pretty much it, y'all. I'll see you next time. That's it. That's all. Bye.